Welcome to Soccer as We Like It, the Man United direction. Again, yes, we're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo has returned home. But before he went home, before he came home, he was going to Manchester City. Then the plane changed course and he came back to his home. I have with me Sonny representing Manchester City. Sonny, welcome to the show. I have Joe representing Man United. Joe, welcome to the show. Sonny, welcome to the show, representing Man City.
Hi.
Right. Sonny, I'm going to start with you, ladies first. When you heard he was coming to Man City, what was going through your mind?
A lot was going through my mind. I'm not a big Cristiano Ronaldo fan. Like, he doesn't do it for me. Like, he does it for some men. He does it for some men, you know?
Right.
But I was very, I had mixed feelings. I was very happy. And I was like, I was just thinking, is he a good fit? Is he city material? And I think we have players that seem to have his style in personality and thinking and just ways and soccer style. And I'm not sure if he's going to be the greatest fit, but I was very happy. But I also was very sad because I think City is a great team. And if we're just winning, which we do, I just thought it wouldn't be as fun. So I'm kind of glad that he's not there, but I would have been really happy if he was there because, well, why not?
Okay, I like your honesty, Sonny. Joe, as a United fan, and you saw him City bound. What was going through your mind at the time? I said, like, hell no, or how could this be happening?
Hey, you guys are. I mean, Tim, you already know. It was, like I said, it was a biblical level Cain and Abel type betrayal if he had gone to Manchester City. All right, like it was unacceptable. The idea of him doing that celebration at Old Trafford, because you know he's gonna score. He's like, for a second, I was thinking, because you start playing those scenarios in your head. I was thinking, oh my God, am I gonna be made to feel the way Arsenal felt when Van Persie won the league with us? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know they was gonna win the league.
Yes.
You know they was gonna definitely challenge for the Champions League.
Yes.
And he basically just like he was just a new engine on already a like Lewis Hamilton car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it would have made it even more difficult for us to catch up. So it was a bad day. It was a bad couple of days for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. Sonny, now that Ronaldo's gone back to Man United, do you feel Man United, other teams now have strengthened and have reduced the gap of catching you?
Yes, I do feel that way. I think the games are going to be very good. Like, I think it's going to be a really good game when City and United plays, and that's what I like to see. That's why I'm watching soccer. So I think that with their striker Cavani, whom I do like very much, I respect him, and an older player. I love older players, and I mean older. He's like 34, 35, something like this. But so now that you have Ronaldo, I think like you guys are going to be interesting. Not going to be so boring anymore.
Ooh, wow. Joe,
yo,
can you
that's
respond?
strike two. That's strike two. That's strike two, Tim. Hey, okay. All right. So it's okay. So it's interesting that you're as far as Cristiano Ronaldo coming in. Yeah, of course. I mean, we're already a dynamic and exciting team. I mean, nobody can stop like we're constantly in the news. Like you can't go anywhere without hearing some news story about Manchester United. So let's just, let's work on that. Let's just put out what's factual statements, right? So it's interesting. You mentioned how you like the older players with Cristiano's. I think he's older than Cavani.
He's older than Cavani.
You mentioned that you didn't think he was going to be a good fit, and if you're looking at Cristiano Ronaldo, he basically has the same kind of game as Harry Kane. They're not particularly the kind of individuals that create their own goals. They're going to be required. They're going to need a lot of players to feed them, which I always thought would be great for Manchester City because you guys create chances out the wazoo. You know, like he would definitely have a lot of the ability to be able to score a lot of goals, which is one of the reasons why
we were upset.
Yeah, because they are the same, pretty much the same exact. Cristiano is just 10 times better.
Absolutely. I mean, of course, I mean, I have got much respect for Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi too. I mean, but I think like with a team like City, where and I'm not saying United doesn't have this, but every player has such a special skill, and together we make an orchestra. And when you have this tuba, or this super powered weapon, it's just too heavy for our team. I think it might destroy the rhythm. And I think Jack Grealish, as subtle as he is, he's a bazooka in himself. And I think that he is exactly what our offense needed, to make G Jesus score, help him score, man, because he's just, just kind of he's fading. And Sterling, he didn't score today, but I think Jack is a great piece that we were missing. And I think having such a heavy weapon firing out, I don't think we need that. I think that we have great players, and I think we just need to keep working on our strategy. And also, people can stop saying, oh, because City has so much money, they have all the great players and whatever. Now there's like Messi at PSG and Lukaku at Chelsea, Ronaldo at United. I don't want to hear this garbage, which is just garbage. That now I think things are kind of leveled out, and I think we can just see some great soccer, which is what I'm for.
Right. Joe, you want to respond to her?
Wait, hold up a second. Okay, I get, I get, wait. I get things are leveled out, right? But it's not as if like this is what City wanted. You guys were in for Messi. You guys were in for Cristiano. You guys were in for Harry Kane. It just didn't work out. You guys were ready to spend a lot of money this season. It just didn't work out. So like the idea that, and can we all just agree that you're not going into the season particularly just like distraught because like there was a potential for you guys to be so dominant, you guys were just going to walk away with it. I don't know who in the world, like if you want, I would expect you to want your team to be as dominant as possible, but you're saying that like it's fine that you guys, it's almost as if like, I'm not going to put words in your mouth, like the idea that you're fine with going for 3 world-class players and not getting any one of them, especially if you guys need a striker. Now, you guys are not necessarily playing for the league. You're playing for the Champions League. Pep is only there for the Champions League. So how comfortable are you going into the Champions League tournament knowing you don't have an all-out striker to be able to get you guys through some of these opposition that's coming up?
You make a good point that we would have bought. I don't know. Who knows what's really going on, but I think that it's I think it's just kind of common sense, or even Lassie would do that. I mean, anybody would go for the best. I mean, if you can buy Messi, if you have the money, buy Messi. But we don't really know why Messi went to PSG or why Ronaldo went to United. I mean, we don't know what contracts, maybe the contract that he was offering, or his agent was offering, or whomever was offering, it wasn't good for the purse of City. Maybe that was just bad business. And some people don't mind to buy players any kind of way. Just give me the player, even if we own them and we don't own all of them, and we got to pay 50% back 2 years from now. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe these players are coming to us in a way that is not financially advantageous for us in the long run, and that's why we have money, because maybe we make sound decisions. But yeah, absolutely, we want these people, but at the same time, if we can't get them, then we're just gonna have to play. We're just gonna have to play. We're gonna work on our
Wait a minute, you guys.
strategy, and we're just gonna have to play.
Wait a minute,
Today
you
they demolished an Arsenal team that doesn't seem to know the left from the right. Um,
left for
would
their
you,
light. They don't
would,
have legs.
I think Arsenal is done. It's all gone wrong. I mean, they've I think
Yeah.
they've conceded nearly 9 goals. I think
Yeah.
they conceded nine.
They haven't scored a single goal this season yet. 3 games.
So it's 9-0. 9 goals conceded, not a single goal scored. Wow, that's deep. That is very deep. So we will come to Arsenal in our international break when we do Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United fans together. What it sounds like, where the teams are after 3 games into the season. But for now, from what you're saying, Sonny, you're saying Man City can cope with not having Harry Kane, Ronaldo, and Messi, that they will still be the machine to still grind on and keep winning. But with other teams already elevating themselves, Chelsea got Lukaku, United got Ronaldo, Liverpool.
Yes.
Did Liverpool spend this season at all, or whoever? So
Liverpool
Right.
lost
you-
people.
yeah, do you think, Sonny, now that you're now gonna looking over your back now, like, okay, these guys are getting closer and closer?
Yeah. I mean, I think I don't know. I mean, I'm not the coach. I don't know what's going on over there, but we're gonna have to play soccer now. And of course, our goal. I think the goal is to win. But 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 at some point, losing a game, losing, in the Premier League, or we've done that before many times. But losing is part of the game as well. And if we
Definitely.
don't have the players, if not being able to acquire Ronaldo is a mistake, on our part, then we're going to have to lose, and that's it. Period. You know.
Right, Joe. In reference to that, with other teams already getting closer, look at Chelsea, look at Man United, do you think Chelsea should be worried? I mean, City should be worried?
Well, of course. Well, of course. I mean, I think part of the reason why Manchester City has been so dominant is because, unfortunately, I mean, fortunate for them, they just happen to catch a little bit of heat while everybody else is in dismay. It's. Yes, more. I mean, a lot of credit to them as far as like consistency.
Give credit where credit's due.
Stuff.
I agree.
Credit where credit's due. But now the Premier League is going to get very interesting. The top four is going to be crazy this
Really
season.
tight.
Yes.
Top four is going to be crazy. We're talking about
And you still have
City,
outsiders like Leicester City, Tottenham, West Ham,
Yeah.
Everton. So it's going to be very interesting.
Very interesting. Well,
and
stop
it's-
about Everton. Just stop.
Bro, you never know.
They're
The English Football League, but the beautiful thing about the English Football League, on any given day, anybody could be anybody, and that's just the beauty of the game.
Yeah.
The reason why City were good last season is they started slow, but when the year turned, it's like they added a few more bolts to the machine, and the machine grinded together. Like, you know what, we're moving, and they just kept moving, while other teams started to stagger at that point. So if you know, in January, City were like third, but in football, we all know it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
And teams have learned, like United will learn. I think they should have learned from last season, and I'm hoping and I'm praying they learn from last season's mistakes. With United's favorite son back in the fold, I think City will give City a run for the money. Let's put it that way. I don't want to sound too cocky. I don't want to sound too arrogant, but I feel City would have a lot of competition this season. Even in the Carabao Cup, teams are going to be going all out for City. City's like the team everyone wants to beat.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
and
yeah, go on, Sonny.
Bring it.
Oh, you okay? You really want to bring it? You really want to bring it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, bring it. Bring the challenge. We're definitely not afraid. And you got some good strikers. You got two great strikers, and we have a great defense. and so we're going to have some very strong defensive measures, in addition to some great offensive measures. And so, bring it. We want to be challenged. We're bored up here.
Joe, did you hear
She's
that? She said they are
this is
bored. Oh
reckless.
my
She's
days.
being reckless.
That is
Tim, she's
too much.
being.
She just
What
killed
is
it.
going on?
She said they are bored of winning. They want to challenge that. It's becoming too boring. Like, you know what? Can somebody please give us a hard game? All this is becoming too mundane.
Yeah.
What the heck?
You haven't.
Joe, please
You haven't. You haven't won the Champions League in your entire history. You just managed to get to the first. You
final.
just managed to get to the final for the first time in your entire history. What are you
And
so
they
bored
flopped.
of? Right, you've been so bored. You've stayed stagnant at the same level, but never being successful in Europe. Like nobody knows you in Europe. What are you talking about? What are you
They
talking
know
about?
they know us in Europe. They know us in Europe. I mean, hey, Chelsea, blindsided us. We were always looking at
I
Liverpool.
like the word blindsided.
And
Blindsided.
that's just when you got an eye on your enemy, something else pop. You didn't know you.
They beat you twice last season. They stopped you in the FA Cup semi-finals, and they stopped you winning the Champions League. So they got your card. They got your card. So it's left for other teams to get your card, and we're hoping we will be one of those teams to get your card this season.
Okay, well, listen. I mean, it is such a compliment that you want my card, okay? But you can't have my card, not yet. And we're gonna put up a fight.
Okay. Like you said, we're bringing it. We will be bringing the heat.
I'll be
Joe.
at the watch party tomorrow.
Okay, Joe. So far as it stands, I mean, it's such a long season. We have the international breaks, we have stoppages in between. I think they're gonna still introduce Christmas break for the second time around or third time without a COVID lockdown. So I think teams will start to assess what they have, how to handle City in reference to trying to derail them from that ultimate dominance. See what I mean? And I think teams like Chelsea, I think Chelsea will be the first team to say, we've beaten them once, we beaten them twice. They're not even, there's that psychological edge because Pep has not beaten Tuchel yet. So the edge is like, we've beaten City before. So they should be worried about us. See what I mean? As in City should be worried about Chelsea. Yes. So other teams will now look at the strategy Chelsea used to beat City to follow suit. And that's where we are.
I think the key to beating City is just one thing. No fear. If you have enough technical and sound players on your squad and you play City with no fear on the front foot, that team gets rattled, man. You score against them. If you're not like a Burnley and score against them and they just come at you, yes, they're good, they're structured, they're organized, they're disciplined. But if you kick them and if you go at them, they will get rattled and they will fall back. The same thing happens with Liverpool. You just got to get at them. It's just that a lot of teams, you give them way too much respect.
Yeah.
It's way too much respect. You cannot give City 70% of the ball and expect to come out of that game.
Oh, hell
they
no.
They will chop you up. That's what they do.
So how bad were Arsenal today? Because I didn't see it again. How bad were Arsenal or how good was City? Sonny, let me go with Sonny that one. I know you're going to say you were so fantastic.
We were so fantastic because it was 5-0, bro. That's number one. And I think that we didn't have to go all out. We just needed to work together. I mean, we've got a new player. We've got to, find a new rhythm with. And he's just so, I loved him on Aston Villa. And I just really love the way that he meshes with our team. And he's already has connections with Foden. He's like a mentor. And I love to see the kind of relationship. So, Arsenal had its great day. I think it might be over for a while. And, but City didn't have to chop them. We didn't even have to do anything special. We just had to keep it in clutch.
Wow.
But I wanted to say something about Chelsea. What I want to say about Chelsea is, looking at the game today against Liverpool, and I say I was not impressed with, and I do not admire the kind of sportsmanship that Chelsea displayed today and that they displayed at the European Championship as well. They look like bullies, and you've got these big beast men just boom, just boom, boom. Okay, this is a little bit not soccer. I get soccer's a contact sport, no problem, but they're playing. They're not really. They are very skillful, but I think that if that's how you're gonna play soccer, I mean, then go ahead and win that cup. Then I mean, we're a classy team, and hey, that's and we're gonna stick to that kind of value system. So let Chelsea be brutes. We're not brutes. We're not beasts.
I mean, you do understand you have Fernandinho on your squad, right?
That guy is crazy.
I mean, what are we talking about? This is the team known for the tactical foul. Like, you guys are known that is your strategy. I mean, you guys are just as dirty as the rest of them. It's just
they just found a team that was just better doing a dirty game, and they couldn't handle it.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to. Chelsea just got the game card already.
I saw the Chelsea Liverpool game. I actually, she's right. I wasn't really too impressed with either one of those teams. Either one of those teams, if they played us like that, could have got today against Manchester United. So that's promising. I'm glad that it was a very favorable result for us with them just getting 1 point out of that game. So we beat Wolves tomorrow, with a good amount of goals. We can, get, I think, maybe second place.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think you have the potential to beat Wolves. Wolves is hurting. They are certainly hurting. So here's a place to rack up a lot of points.
Hey, yeah, just go ahead and keep that. Just hold that, okay?
But I just know I'll be at your watch party with my hoodoo doll, okay? And so I'm gonna be there.
So Joe, you saw the Man City Arsenal game, right?
Yes.
How bad were Arsenal, or how good were Arsenal?
Arsenal were very bad.
Really
Arsenal were very. That's a poor team. Really? That is a poor team. Considering how much money.
From what Sonny said, Man City even had to go into first gear to destroy this team.
They really didn't. Actually, as a matter of fact, Pep Guardiola, they even think they had a very good game. He commented on the goals. The goals were just kind of goals. It wasn't like something that they inflicted. It was just something that, like, Arsenal was just poor, Of course, Pep is being a perfectionist or whatever. I guess maybe he could be playing mind games with the squad.
But remember, Arteta worked under him.
Yeah, it seemed like you would have never thought, but you have the teacher and the students, and you're competing, the teacher and the student, and the teacher has all the tools, and the student has nothing. Wow. It was I feel
the gap was so wide.
It's so wide, talent-wise. It's so wide. It's like Arteta is almost playing with a championship team right now. Wow. Really.
I thought they made some new signings. Didn't they make some new signings?
Yeah, they made a lot.
Ben White and all that.
A lot of but they most of it is there were a bunch of young kids, a developmental type thing. They're not buying any established players. They spent too much on Ben White, and
50 million.
That's it's ridiculous.
Did he play today?
Yeah, he did.
And he conceded 5 as a center back.
I mean, it's City though. Like, he didn't. I mean, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
Okay, well, so as it stands, if my calculations are right, Man City should have 6 points.
He did not play. I'm sorry, he did.
He didn't play. So Man City should have 6 points because they've won 2 and lost 1, and Liverpool have won 2 and drawn 1. Liverpool on 7, Chelsea on 7. So Man United play tomorrow. If they win, they go on 7. But it comes down to goal difference.
Goal difference, yeah.
So because what people did say was, even though United finished second last season, we started so bad. We had like 1 point in the first 5 games because we were losing games in the first. So United strategy should be to stay very close with the front runners all through. Yeah. Then try to outsmart the City guys. That's the plan. We are coming, Sonny. We are coming for you. I told you. Watch your back. We are coming for you. This is not a case whereby, when you're just driving, la 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 la, Sunday music playing in the radio. Now you're gonna like, huh? Is that close? Oh, That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna
Bring
happen.
it. Like I said, we're unafraid. Good teams are unafraid. We welcome the challenge, and we're still gonna chop you up, okay? Because you're relying heavily on Ronaldo, so he better not get hurt. Otherwise, you'll be back to number 2, 3. Because all you got is that one gun.
Joe,
Wait, yeah,
you wanna
one gun. Have you been watching us play? It's not just Cristiano Ronaldo. We got Cavani, we got Martial,
you got
we got
Sancho?
Greenwood, we got Sancho,
You
we
got a
got
couple
Pogba.
Freds. You got some McFreds on that team.
Yeah, but we're not counting on McFred. No, McFred is just to keep things steady.
Did she say McFred?
He said McFred.
Oh, hell no.
He said McFred.
She didn't go there. But hey, I don't blame her. I blame Ole for that whole malarkey of McFred, because that is an absolute.
But you know what?
poor-
But you know what? When it comes to the derbies, McFred, they're up for City.
Oh yeah.
They're up for some City. So you can call out for McFred all you want. When they show up at the Etihad, whenever they play you guys, they come guns blazing. You know, they are up for playing our rivals. So it's just that overall, they're not that great. But I think it's not just about Cristiano. And I can't wait to the derby.
We have options, Sonny. We have options.
A lot of options.
We shall see. And like you said, so did Jack Grealish, did he score today?
Yes.
No, just one assist.
Oh, okay. He had assists. I thought he scored 2.
No, it was just an assist to.
So who's the main
Jesus
guy?
one.
Jesus, right? Is the main guy?
Jesus.
Okay.
That's what you want to call him.
Right. Sonny, so as it stands, with Champions League being your main target, that's Pep's target. I mean, City they tend to take every trophy like, it's like they're trying. I think City work like they're just trying to accumulate as many trophies to add to the trophy count, because the priority is Champions League. But the way they take that Carabao Cup seriously, like, come on, bro. Can somebody else win this trophy, bro? What's going on? So what would be, from your perspective, what would be your priorities for Man City? What trophy do you want them to prioritize? Since they don't seem to prioritize anything, but I'm going to just win all.
I think they first need to look at the I think the question is, what trophy should they first want to go for? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Okay, well, they definitely need to worry about home first, the Premier League, before they worry about Champions League. And what I would like to see is, before I start making any predictions, I want to see the games with United, the games with Chelsea, just kind of feel those things out before I can really feel more confident in what I would like to say. But
don't worry, because we will have you back when Man United are going to play Man City. We'll have you for the preview. We'll have you for the after-match reaction. Even though if we beat you or you beat us, we will still have a conversation. Don't you worry about it. So you're going to be back this season. We're going to have you on the show for a lot.
That's going to be a rough one if we lose.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a rough
Yo,
one.
I know, right? It is easier said than done.
Ones.
I know, because I see her smiling now, and I could imagine if they just. Could you imagine if they just thrashed us 5-0 and I have on the show?
I'm gonna
like this.
I might be having internet connections that day. Right? I might be having connection issues that day. I don't know.
Me too. I might be having like. Right. So yes, we've come to the end of the show today. We talked about Ronaldo, who was City bound, but he finally went back to Man United. How City perceived the whole thing. We had Sonny representing Man City, saying, regardless of not having Man City or not getting Ronaldo and not getting Harry Kane, she still believes the team has what it takes to still keep marching on. So
they didn't get Messi either. They didn't get
Messi either. So
don't forget Messi.
I mean, you know what's so funny? They signed Grealish on the Wednesday. Messi became available on the Friday. I told my friends, you know what? They still have the receipt for Grealish. They could always do a return purchase and take him back. Say, Villa, you know what? We kind of like, thank you. Here's the money. Here's your player. We want our money back. Messi's available. But yeah, it was quite funny at the time, because just when they paid Grealish, Messi became available. And I know Pep must have been cursing, like, damn it. How could this happen? But Sonny says they have enough to keep She said they have enough not to even look at the rear mirror to see who's coming behind because they're good enough to keep going. Well, Joe, what's your take? Let's round this one up.
I mean, it's definitely going to be an interesting season. I think you guys are still a strong team. You guys are still a team to beat, but it's going to be harder this season. You guys basically just made it harder on yourself when you didn't sign a out and out striker. So Pep is going to have to do a bit more coaching this season than you would. I'm guessing he would want to, but he's definitely capable of that. And yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting this season to see where both teams are.
All right, great. We have come to that time of the day where we have come to the end of the show. Thank you for joining us. Sonny representing Man City. Thank you for joining us. And Joe representing Man United, Houston Red Army. We'll see you guys in our next show. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you disagree, Sonny, if you disagree, Joe, drop your comments at the bottom of the video and tell us what you think. If you think that Sonny was right to say Man City still have what it takes to win, if you don't agree, drop your comments and respond, and we'll find a way to get her to respond back to you. As for Man United, whatever, if Ronaldo is the man to take United to the next level, drop your comments. If you agree with Sonny saying Ronaldo wasn't going to fit into Man City, drop your comments. We are out of here. You see, Sonny, you see he's pointing to that guy in red? You see that guy there? You see that guy there?
He's never going to show up. He's never going to City. That plane didn't even leave the tarmac. You talking about changing directions. That plane that never took off. Y'all was never getting it. They got played.
I thought the show was over. I mean, I'm not still talking. I'm confident.
Okay, Sonny. So we'll see you on our next show from us. Thank you very much, Sonny. Thank you for joining us today. And Joe, thank you for representing Man United. Sonny, thank you for representing Man City. Sonny. We'll see you on our next show. Thank you, guys. Take care. Goodbye and good night. Bye.